Today we are actually going to be working on the RX7 build that I found yesterday. I fixed up the body yesterday, started on the motor a little bit, but you know I didn't get very far on it. But today we're actually building the motor, swapping it in. I know a couple people were wanting to see that because this motor is just junk right now. It is a piece of shit. So that's what we're going to be doing in this stream today. I got to take this fucking gearbox off. Here in a minute. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Alrighty. Let's see what we got here. Gorgeous Corvette, of course. Still needs work. I haven't touched suspension. And then my long run build, which Mustang Fastback, of course. That'll probably be my next build. I'll probably actually completely redo everything about this, except the color and body, of course, because that's fine. But all this suspension, all the exhaust, and I need to build a motor for it still, because I built the wrong motor last time. But to the RX7 build, actually, let's just work on the motor for now. Alright, what do we need? We need the rotors. The Rote A. I don't think they have performance rotors, but we are going to check anyways, just to make sure. No, they do not. It'd be kind of cool to have some performance motors, but fucking performance rotors eventually. I don't know how many I need. I'm just going to buy 4. All that. What's next? Front side housing. You know what? I'm just gonna go right here. Type in the fucking engine. Make this shit go faster. I think there's a performance air filter cover, all that shit. Crankshafts I'm gonna need. Crankshaft counterweight. Fuck it. I'm just gonna buy a shit ton of everything because we are in sandbox mode, and fuck it, why not? Pretty sure they have performance exhaust for the turbo. They have performance fuel rails, performance gearbox. Pretty sure they have performance ignition coils too. Let's just go see what they have performance wise for the rotary A. So air filter, obviously, give me one of those. Oh, that's for the Rote B that I just bought. Ignition coil, oh shit, I don't know how many I'm gonna need, so fuck it. I think I need 2 wiring. Oh, is that it for the Rote A? Oh, that's a sad day. Sad day. I probably have to look up the rest. I will need a gearbox. Intake manifold, rear side housing I'll need. I think I'll actually need a rear housing too. Turbo I already got on there. Let's see what else there is. Damn, that is all they have for the rotary engine A. It's kind of sad. It's not too much. Not much performance in that right there. Which is kind of sad. Whoever just joined chat, welcome. Welcome to the stream. We're we're just gonna be rebuilding this. Oh, awesome. Welcome back, man. So this is engine stand, obviously. So what you'll do when you actually start it up, you'll hit X on it, and this spot right here, it says create new engine. It'll show you the list of engines, what they look like and everything, and then you'll click whatever engine you need or want. So you'll go into that, click whatever engine, and it'll pop it up in here. Well, actually, it'll just show you the outline of the engine, and then you'll click X on it, and then triangle, and then add parts, and then you will start building your motor. And then when you're in this screen, if you hold down square, it'll actually bring you to the shop and everything. The power boost in the corner is the area where you can find all the like performance parts, so you can add a little more horsepower to your cars. You just got to make sure they're the right motor. There's not much for this rotary motor, sadly, but it is what it is. Let's see, I think I bought rotors already. So install all this. Oh, I didn't buy spark plugs. There are performance spark plugs, I know that for sure. Yes. For your Challenger? Royce, what motor did you put in your Bel Air?
I put in a OHV V8 supercharged. It's easy to find. You'll notice, because the engines are usually viewed from a top view, so it's really hard to tell what engine. But just look for the supercharger, like blower. You'll be able to see it from the top, like what engine. It's a OHV V8 supercharged.
Yeah, so I recommend that one. He's actually getting 1,030 horsepower out of that motor with all the performance parts from the freaking performance shop I just showed you. So if you do all that, 1,030 horsepower, that would be an insane build for your Challenger. That would be freaking nuts. Sprocket. Water pump. I don't know if they have. Do they have performance water pumps?
Don't think so. Water pumps really
so horsepower
are just basic.
Once you actually get the motor in and everything, and you have it all set up, kind of like this car. This is what I swapped into. I swapped a V8 supercharged into this Corvette. So once you're actually all done with that and you swap everything in, which I'll show you in the video, you'll take it here. You'll move car and you'll take it to right here, dyno. And you can actually dyno tune your car. And it'll be right over here in the corner. You'll go to this little stand here, accept, begin test, and then it'll do everything for you. It'll run the tests, and then it'll tell you how much horsepower you're making at the end.
Just in case you guys are wondering what I'm doing, basically I'm just fixing up a little things I didn't like about my other car, because I have a GTO build as well. It's a 900 horsepower GTO. It's a little less horsepower than the Bel Air, but there's just a few things I didn't like about the wheel fitment, so I changed the size of the tires and did a few things to update it. But just wanted to keep you guys updated on what I'm doing.
Yeah, and when he gets his other account back, then he'll be live streaming too. But
yeah.
And what you can see at the very top there, next to the gain and loss, it actually says measured engine power, and that top one, 892 horsepower at 5,960, 297. It's all right. Build the motor, man. I'm telling you, which I'll show you how to do. It's pretty simple. It shows you all the parts you need once you highlight them. And like I said, once you get used to this game, once you get used to all the controls and figuring out how to do everything, man, you'll be a professional at this game. It's a really fun game. You'll be building cars left and right.
Yeah, it's like a game
that,
like this. Oh, I was gonna say the game like this is pretty intimidating. Like,
oh, at first, yeah, for sure.
yeah, it's like just expect it because there's a lot of things that you need to take apart, and like if you're new to like how cars work and you're not really familiar with, like, if you're new to it, you know, it'll take some time. So, but
oh yeah, and the Coyote motor, I do not know. Have you messed with the Coyote motor, Dylan? I mean, Royce?
I have not messed with that yet.
Dang. Well, I know in real life Coyote motors are pretty badass.
Well, yeah, they're basically the engine straight out of a modern day Mustang.
Yeah, so I think that would be a good one to start with. See, experiment with it. Maybe add performance parts to it and see how much horsepower you can get. Because I'd actually be pretty interested to see how much horsepower you got from that. What's the other? Hold on, there's one other motor I'm thinking of. I think I can actually, the Hemi. But I think you said you already had that in your Challenger. The Hemi, the Windsor may be a good one. I don't know if you can swap that into the Challenger or not. But yeah, the V8. What was it? The V8 2 carbo HB supercharged is what I'm gonna end up dropping in this Mustang eventually. That's probably gonna make. No, the Hemi is on the Jeep. Oh man, already? Wait, is that the one you said is only making 297 horsepower? $297 horsepower from a Hemi? That's disappointing if that's what it is. No, okay. I was about to say. Because normally Hemis have a lot more horsepower than that. I would have been disappointed if that's all the horsepower that thing got. But yeah, for your Challenger, I do recommend, depending on what you're trying to do, if you want a lot of horsepower, I would go with Royce's motor that he said. If you kind of want like something still somewhat drivable, the V8 that I dropped in this is actually pretty nice. I want to say V8 DOHC supercharged. It's actually really nice. I like it. It'll still spin your tires a bit, actually a lot, but it all kind of depends on what build you're trying to do. If you're trying to do a drag build, if you're trying to do a track build, because there is a track, like a racetrack on here, you can take your cars. Kind of all depends. Well, with this motor, I'm kind of going all out. My RX7 is probably going to be a track car. I'm going all out with it. Maybe. Probably. I mean, why not? Send it. Fucking send it. But I would probably, if I was doing it, I'd probably turn that Challenger to a drag car, honestly. That's probably what I'd do. 360, it's a Hemi? Okay. It's not too bad with no performance parts. That thing may make a decent amount of horsepower if you end up putting performance parts in there. Let's see here. Let's see what kind of performance parts there is available for that. Oh shit, wrong button.
So instead of an 80 width sidewall, I'm running a 70 width for the GTO. I'm gonna see if that stops it from rubbing on the fender lip in the rear.
Alright, so you may just have to mess around with the performance shop. You may just have to look everything up in the performance shop, and if they don't have it, just go to the regular shop and get the parts. But yeah, it really depends on if you want horsepower, I'd go with Royce's engine. If you want maybe a track car, let's see here. that may be a little too much horsepower for a track car. A rotary engine may be good, but I don't know. Dropping a rotary in a Challenger, just, I don't know how that sounds. I don't know.
It does not sound good at all.
It does not sound good at all. But it is a game. Fun. Why not? Once I finish this motor, I can show you the list of motors. Oil pan. Let's see, what do I need? Idle roller B. I think I still have an idle roller B, actually. I do not. I forgot what that thing was. Sprunk something. Maybe I spelled it wrong. Crap. I don't know what it was. Idle roller B. Oh, really? There's got to be a way. I don't know. Maybe you have to actually pull it from a car. Maybe you can't build the Coyote yet. Maybe it's actually in a car that you have to pull it from. That's interesting. I don't know what car comes stock with a Coyote though. That's the next thing. See if I can look it up. Look it up for you.
It's rubbing a little bit, but not as bad as before. I think I'm gonna leave it the way it is. Kind of happy with the way it looks now. Get first. Oh shit.
Let's see here. Okay, so some people are saying in okay, so it is the Coyote motor actually is a DLC for the PC. So the Coyote motor is actually not out yet. Build do I have? Wait, what? Hold on, rephrase that. Rephrase that. I'm confused. For the build, do I have... Yeah, rephrase that for me. I'm confused. I'm confused. Intake manifold. What do you mean I don't have an item for that? I just bought one. Oh, that was for a V8. Fuck. There should be two options in the engine menu. There should be the one that I have in here I built on the engine stand, and that's a V8 supercharged DOHC, and that should come up after I finish this. Let me hurry up and finish this real quick, see if I can what the intake manifold. Oh, I bought the no.
I almost did 180 in my GTO.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I was flying.
Let's see here.
I tried to pause the game before I hit the wall because I was actually going towards the wall. So.
What do you mean I don't have a fuel rail for this? I bought one. Yeah, steal it from your Jeep, swap it. There's actually not a lot of performance parts for this rotary. Kind of upset.
You can add a turbo, right?
There's not a performance turbo, it's a regular turbo, but yes. And then let me show you real quick. So, for taking a motor out, what you have to do is right here, this big thing here, gearbox, you got to take that out, but first you have to take this drive shaft out. Did you take the motor out already? Oh, did you buy the parts in the store? So you have to buy the parts in the store, whatever it says that you need. You gotta buy them in the store, sadly. Oh, you bought them? Did you buy the right one for the right motor? Because there are certain... So, like, see the little numbers next to it? So, say throttle, I think that's I3, and then I4, rotary A. So, I'm working on the rotary A right now. So, you've got to look for the rotary A. Are you doing it on the engine stand? So if you do it on the engine stand, you press X to look at it, and you'll look. Okay, so you'll look at the engine. You'll press triangle, go down to part mounts, and click that, and then you'll hover over these parts, and it'll actually say oil filter ROT, or for whatever car you need or engine you're building, it'll tell you exactly what car you need and the exact part. So rotary A, throttle is what I need. Oil filter ROT rotary, that's what I need. So it'll tell you exactly. Yours just says engine block? Oh, did you add an engine to it already? So you chose to create an engine already? Alright. Let me finish this, and then I will open it up and see if I can help out here. And see what is going on. The name of the engine in the Corvette, or the name of the actual Corvette? So this Corvette that I found is actually came with a supercharged motor. I swapped a different supercharged motor in it, but this is the Bolt Reptilia R2 supercharged. It came with a stock supercharged motor. And then the engine is a V8 DOHC supercharged. And then you can actually swap. The Boss rear wheel drive I actually have not seen. I'm thinking that may be a DLC car when it comes out. Or a DLC motor. What else do I need? Yeah, it does. That's the one you sent me the photo of, right? Yeah, that shit's nice. You had a couple drinks too, man? Your typing's a little off over there. pan rotary. Get that on there. Alright, this motor is almost done, and then I will check out the I am not sure. Go to it, see if it's available in the swap options, right hand side of the graph. Oh, if it doesn't say it in the swap options, then you actually cannot swap it. If you do not see that engine, the engine's name in those swap options, then it will not let you swap it, and the engine will not even show up to allow you to swap it. Which I'm hoping later on they update it to where you can swap any motor into any car, but as of right now, there's only certain motors you can swap into certain cars. Kind of depressing, but I thought I bought the timing cover. Where are you, timing cover? There you are. V8 supercharged, yes. This actually, normally, if you see a car, it'll actually say supercharged at the end of the title, the name of the car. Kind of like my Corvette. If you look at the very top right corner, very top, right under your level, which is 55 because I'm on Sandbox, Bolt Reptilia R2 supercharged. So you'll actually, any car with supercharged at the end of their name like that will normally have a V8 supercharged motor. So if you could find a car like that, you'd have to rebuild the motor, most likely. Unless, if you go into the car auctions, you may find a motor not as badly damaged as a junkyard motor. Or you may be able to go to the car salon and keep reloading it. So for the car salon, I'll show you real quick. You'll go to this gate, click it, and then you'll just keep scrolling over till you see that yellow car salon over there. And then you'll press X to travel to it. And then sometimes you can find the supercharged motors here. Sometimes it may be a little bit of grind of going back to the garage, going to the car salon, going back to the garage, going to the car salon, because every time you go to the car salon it respawns new cars, so you may have to do that for a while. Yeah, well, in that case you may have to try the auction house. Normally, like, it's not going to be a perfect motor. You're going to have to do some repairs on it. But, I think this comes with a V12. Oh, that's just regular V8. Excuse me. How much horsepower was that thing making stock? Oh, I thought that said 800 from a stock. It's like, oh shit. Regular V8. Motor is that? Yeah, your best bet, I'd try the car auction, and then normally like better, higher cars show up at the car auction and the junkyard and barn finds, but they'll need work done to them, so you'll have to work to do it. And the off-brand Mustang, the classic Mustang or the newer Mustang? I may have to do a Challenger build. I may have to. I've got my Mustang, I just haven't built it yet. I've got a classic Mustang. Yeah, the new ones are kind of cool. It kind of looks like they're an off-brand of a Mustang mixed with, I don't know, they're kind of a mixed. with something else. I don't even know what they're mixed with, but they do look like a mix of something. I'm a big classic Mustang fan. I love the classic Mustang, honestly. Absolutely love it. It's one of my dream cars. Crankshaft pulley. Does that say V8 crankshaft pulley? On a fucking rotary? Yeah, V8 crankshaft pulley. Jesus. Actually, that may be in the, let's see if they have a performance one. No,
Shit,
they don't.
man, I keep finding the Daytona up in this bit. I'm looking.
Oh my god,
for...
those demons are crazy. Holy crap. Yeah, those demons. Jesus. Jesus. That would be crazy though. I would, if you end up getting a demon, I would love to see a photo of your demon. Because demons are just ridiculously fast and just badass. Plain and simple. They're badass. They were actually banned from drag racing. They were banned from drag racing because they were smoking cars stock. Which is, that's just nuts. When a car is banned from drag racing, huh, you know that thing is bad. You know it is just. The Raptors, yeah, I actually work on Raptors. I work at a Ford dealership. You're talking about the Raptor truck, right? Oh, the RX7? Oh yeah, they're actually kind of rare. It took me a while to find this one. They're kind of hard to find. I would probably buy it just for later and put it in your parking garage. Just save it for later because it took me a minute to find this RX7. Power steering V6? What the heck? Yeah, the Ford Raptor trucks are nice. Oil changes on them are, oh, I hate oil changes on them. That Raptors and oil changes are not my friend, but they are gorgeous trucks. Gorgeous trucks. I just forgot what I was looking up. Power steering pump. They are absolutely gorgeous. I've drove a couple of them. They drive really fucking nice.
Well, I found
Yeah,
an
they
old
did.
Cutlass.
They did, sadly. You could probably still find one with a V8. Maybe not like a brand new one, but.
Oh, fun fact about the Raptor, it's no longer made by SVT anymore.
Oh, really?
Special Vehicle Team used to make the Raptors. Now they no longer make the Raptor anymore.
That's sad.
Yeah.
Raptors are gorgeous trucks. Alright, I'm almost done with this, and then I should be able to see. Is that another idle roller? Dang it. I knew I should have bought more of those. Do I have everything? I'm hoping I do. Actually, let me check underneath this. newer Dodge Rams. Yeah. Oh yeah, those are big behind trucks.
The newer Dodge Rams are actually unreliable, and they have a lot of problems.
The new Dodge Rams?
So, yeah.
What happens to them? Like, what's wrong with them?
They start leaking oil very early in their lifespan. They make loud lifter knocking sounds when they start.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. 2,500 miles in, there's a story about a power steering rack leaking. 2,500 miles in. Yeah, they're not as good as they used to be.
Let me see. Because I don't know that off the top of my head. Do you know any car that comes stock with a V8 Hemi? Royce?
Yeah.
Which one?
Many Challengers, Chargers, sometimes Durangos. Like there's a lot of Hemi cars.
I mean, in the game.
Have. I don't know off the top of my head. I really don't know.
Yeah, he's like, on the game, Royce, come on now.
Well, you asked me.
I did ask you.
Dodges.
So it says the Hemi engines will come out with the Plymouth DLC, so obviously that's not out for consoles yet, which kind of sucks.
Wait a minute. The Plymouth DLC is not out for console?
It's not out, yeah. There's no DLC out for console right now.
But what about the car on the loading screen? Are we able to get that?
No,
Because I'm looking for
I
that
don't think
right
so
now.
yet.
Aw, I've been wasting my fucking time then.
Alright, I think this is...
Shit.
Alright, I just finished this motor, so let me pull it. Take off engine crate.
How's the rotary going?
I just finished it. I'm about to put it into the RX7.
How was it building it though?
It was pretty easy. I mean, the performance options for it isn't a lot, to be honest.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? I did remove the gearbox already. Or did I forget it? I'm pretty sure. Oh shit.
All right, when you
forgot it.
dyno tune it, tell me how much power it makes.
Oh, don't move equipment. Pull out engine, and now you see the engine's no longer in there. Then you go back here, install engine into the car, and there's the rotary I just built for it. Drop that sucker in, looking gorgeous. I can close that. And then you gotta go back up here, install this shit again. Actually, I need a new one. And I believe they have. Oh shit. I pressed the wrong button.
Oh, I found a Trans Am.
Oh, you found a Trans Am?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Smokey and the Bandit. Oh, I'm buying this.
Oh, do they not have the performance gearboxes yet in this? On the consoles?
I haven't seen one of these cars yet in the game.
That's all body stuff right there. Custom gearboxes, there it is.
I think I found my build. I know what I'm gonna build now.
Rotary A. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. Alright. Let me go over here, check out here. Create new engine. turbocharged. So there's one in the engine stand, and there's another V8 2 carb OHV supercharged. Both of those are supercharged, and they're about, I'd say, like halfway down the screen. Oh, maybe a little more than halfway. V8s. So those two are supercharged. That's turboed. So it looks like those are actually the only two supercharged that you can build from the engine stand, which are right there. Oh, so you clicked on it, you pressed X. So let's see here, this is the motor I'm putting in my Mustang. And then you press X, and then triangle, plus. And so for the engine block, you need so see how it says it right there, next to the engine block? That's the engine block you'll need. And most likely, most of the parts that you'll need will be V8 OHV for this motor. What motor did you choose to build? Oh, let's see here. Great new engine. Did you choose the 2 carb or the DOHC? I'm guessing this one, the red one. I think you chose this one. Yes. Alright, so that one. So you'll see the outline of the engine here. Click X on that. Go triangle. Add parts. And so the engine block you'll need is a V8 engine block. You can see that right next to where it says engine block on your cursor. It says V8 engine block. Well, engine block and then V8. So you'll need, most of these parts will be V8s. And then as you build the motor, the supercharger will come in towards the top. The supercharger you'll have to buy. So when you're in this screen, you can actually hold square and it'll take you straight to the store, so you don't have to keep going back out. Let's see here. You'll go to up parts, V8, or just, actually you could probably just do engine, V, and it'll show up. So you'll scroll through the list, and there it is, engine block V8. So that's what'll get you started. Most of the parts you'll need will have V8 at the end of it. So
I'm gonna look at the junkyard one more time. If I don't find what I'm looking for or anything different, I'm gonna start on the next build.
So you just gotta make sure you buy the right parts. It is, sometimes you gotta scroll looking for that shit. It can get annoying. So there's a V8 engine block. You'll need covers eventually, which will be you'll need, and this one, engine head cover B, V8. You want me to build a Cherokee? Alright. What kind of Cherokee? An older one? Oh no, yeah, newer ones. I gotcha. Yeah, for sure. I'll go find one right now, actually.
Oh, he's never gonna finish RX7.
Oh, it's alright. I'll finish it eventually. We got all the time in the world, buddy. All the time in the world.
I wish.
Let's go see if I can find a oh, I think, oh, at the auction? Okay, I'll check that out then. After I check out this this junkyard, see what I find here.
Oh, the only thing I found was a freaking shitty El Camino.
I hate El Caminos. Not a big fan of El Caminos. see what we got here. Oh, there's a Hemi over there. Already got one. Let's see here. Oh, what is that? No, they do not all sound the same. They actually do. The motors do sound different. The different types of motors will sound different. I can actually show you the difference in the rotary and my Corvette, so you can hear the difference. You will be able to hear difference. They do not all sound the same. If they did all sound the same, I would be very disappointed. I would be very disappointed.
Alright, one last barn find. And
I will go start up this. Actually, let me finish this. I gotta add a couple more parts underneath this RX7. What do I need? I need starter. Oh shit, it doesn't even have a radiator. They have performance starters.
See, they don't have a lot of JDM wheels for this car, unfortunately.
Shit.
I might as well just stick with stock wheels on the RX-7, because the aftermarket options are not really all that good yet.
I don't know what it is. Yeah. They'll be adding a lot more to this game.
Found one of those Camaros.
I believe that's good. Now I just need a radiator.
Oh, I found an El Camino with a supercharged V8 in it in the barn. I didn't know you could find cars with the supercharger in it.
Yeah, you can. So there's two. Up parts here, right here, will buy you, like, you'll find the main just stock components of the motors. And then down here in the power boost shop, you'll find performance parts, but sometimes they don't have performance parts for what you're looking for. I normally just check it out before I go to the up parts here and buy stock parts. So these up parts and power boost shop is the main spot for engine parts and stuff like that.
Alright, so what do you think I should do? Should I rebuild the Daytona or the Cobra?
Daytona.
The Daytona Charger?
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna bring it back to the stock variant. I'm not really gonna... Obviously, that's not a car you would do a drag build on, but I'm just gonna bring it back to the way it used to be from factory. Yeah.
I don't know what I need for this, so I'm just buying everything. I need an air filter cover too. Alright, and then I just need an air filter cover. Oh man, now I need clips. Trying to get this done so I can show you the different engine sounds here.
Crap, I forgot the name of the Daytona.
I wonder if I could run this car without an exhaust. Oh shit, it doesn't have tires. Fuck. Alright, well actually.
Oh, I got it on first try. The name of the car.
Move this car over here.
Ew. Wait a minute.
You can actually sit in this car, I believe. Yes, so you can sit down, and there's a way to start it. Okay. I didn't hear anything from that. So what we'll do, we'll take it to the test track. And if your Challenger, so you should be able to hear the difference between this motor and your Challenger. So I would take this to the abandoned airport so you can hear the sound of this. And then I'll go look at the car auction for a Jeep. I believe there's a supercharged Jeep option. I'm pretty sure there's a supercharged Jeep. I think so. Oh, let me change camera. So this is what this sounds like.
Now, the real question is, do I rebuild the original motor that's in the car, or do I put a new motor in it? Drop the Hemi in it? Alright, good idea.
That's what that motor sounds like. Once you get like different motors, the V8s may sound the same, I'm not sure, but you with the supercharger you do hear the kind of whining of the supercharger, like right there.
I'm dropping a 426 Hemi in there. With the engine,
so that's
what this car probably would have had from the factory. Alright, let's do this.
It may just be an intake manifold. I don't know if it'll actually say. Does it actually say supercharged intake manifold? It may actually say that. That may be in actually the performance. Let me check here. Oh, my game's lagging a bit. Oh, it actually says supercharged intake manifold? Alright. So when you're in the shop, you can also search by pressing square. You can actually type it in. So let's see here. I don't know if it's in here. Let's go super. No, so it's not in performance, it's going to be in up parts. And there it is. I'm guessing that's the one you need right there, the supercharged intake manifold V8. So it will be in the up parts section, and then once you get into the store you can press square and actually type in like super. You don't have to type out the whole thing, and that'll show up right here. Alright, let's go see if I can find a Jeep. No problem, man. Hey, any questions, I will do my best to answer. And then I'm telling you, once you get used to the game, dude, you'll be having fun rebuilding cars and doing it. Like I played this on the PC for a long time, and when I first started playing this game, I was so confused on Jeep Grand Cherokee. Oh, there we go. I already see one. Oh, that's kind of nice, but I think that said SRT8 Jeep Grand Cherokee. That'll be a nice little build. Oh, look at that. Go to, are you in the, Up Parts store? Oh, there it is. Oh, so the Jeep Grand Cherokee SRT8 does come stock with the V8 Hemi, just to let you know. Yeah. Oh, no, I don't think it's supercharged, but it is V8 Hemi. Look up Super, SUPER, and it should show up for you. Should be like the fourth or fifth one over on the top, and then it'll have V8 in parentheses, or whatever that is. Parentheses. Oh, crap, I don't have room in my garage. Alright, car parking it is. I'll go move that. I'll go move one of these cars. Probably move my Corvette. What is that? Oh, I see something else supercharged down there. I want to take a look at that real quick. There you go. That's one good thing about sandbox mode. You could literally just sit there and buy everything. In the actual campaign, you have to grind for money. It's a big grind, but it's kind of satisfactory when you actually like get a car and build it up in campaign mode. It's also very satisfactory when you do it in sandbox mode as well. Oh, supercharged El Camino. Okay, well, there's another. That comes with a V8 2-carb OHV supercharged. The Bolt Atlanta supercharged does come with supercharged, and actually you see the blower right there sticking out the hood. Oh yeah, in the campaign it's expensive. It is expensive. But if you're in sandbox mode, then you have unlimited cash. Yeah, if you're in sandbox mode, you have unlimited cash. You don't have to worry about money. But I am gonna quit this auction. I got what I came for. Let's go get working on this Jeep after I move my Corvette. What's the problem? See if I can help you fix that problem. I like how you said that. We have an issue. We have a serious issue going on right now.
I'm about to drop the engine on the Daytona.
Oh snap!
Yeah, that engine's seen a better day. I don't think I'm gonna be doing anything with that engine. So I'm building a 426 Hemi big block that would have been in the car originally from the factory.
Easy fix right here. You're on the engine stand. What you can do is if you click on the engine stand, make sure you actually click on the engine stand. You can rotate the engine whichever way you need. You can rotate it engine right, rotate engine left, so you can get a better view of it, so you don't have to like sit there and trying to mess around with clicking things to find a better zoom. If you're in a weird zoom in and like can't find anything, just back out the engine stand and go back in, and it'll reset you. It should reset you at like the normal look. shit, what cars do I have here? Pick from parking. No problem, man. No problem. Like I said, I'm here to help. What motor is that? Oh yeah, this comes. So this actually isn't supercharged. Oh, it's a SRT8. It comes with a Hemi. Oh, damn. Stock with a Hemi. Looks in somewhat bad shape though. Honestly, oh, and I can't build a Hemi on the engine stand, so I'm gonna have to repair this one instead of building a new one. But first, let's get the paint. Let's paint it. Damn, that interior is nice. Let's go car lifter B or 2. Let's get, where's it at? Welder. Move. Oh, okay, so this thing needs new doors, new fender. So doors and fenders pretty much. What do they name it? Oh, it's actually Jeep Grand Cherokee. Awesome. And then for body work, you'll go to the body spot. And honestly, I might as well just buy all this. I don't know why I just bought 2 of those. Because eventually, I'll probably just get all brand new body.
Alright, boys. Time to condense the build. Woo! I got that engine out. I'm probably gonna assemble the new engine, which is it's actually an original 426 Hemi from that time period. So it is actually the correct motor that's supposed to be in the Daytona.
Oh shit.
Oh, and guess what? The block of the motor is Hemi orange. So
Make me a bet. You making me a bet? I'm intrigued. What is your bet? I'm curious. Now you got me interested. Oh damn, are those tinted? No. Alright, let's move this to the paint shop. Why can't, oh, I'm in a weird mode. Oh shit, that door just fucked me up. The door of the paint shop just pushed me out the way. Oh, I don't know, I'm thinking black for this. I'm thinking I may go a black on this car. Oh yeah. Oh, matte black on this? Alright, I'll make that. I'll make that bet. Wait, but who decides? Who will decide this? That is the next thing. We gotta have someone decide. It can't be you or me, because obviously.
please tell me the Jeep won't end up like Manny's.
No, I'm not man.
Remember his shit last night?
I'm not gonna put way too big of tires.
Dude, he had balloon tires on that thing. That shit was funny.
I don't know why these libraries are acting weird. Okay. All right. Yeah, but then again, it's still a little off because he's, you know, I actually know I know RoyceRTR in person. Like me and him are actually like best friends, so it's still a little off center on that bet. Especially because I know what more he likes. Oh shit. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Oh shit. Alright, let's see here. I gotta fix up this engine. It's looking good though. I like the I actually really like the matte black on there. I ain't even gonna worry about suspension right now. This thing needs some new tires. What kind of car are we building? Are we building like a drag car? What do you want this Jeep to be? A drag car? You want it to be a track car or an off-road car? Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. Off-road? Awesome. I'm down with it. I haven't built an off-road car yet, so see how it goes. Did we ever find out if we can actually paint the rims, Royce?
No. I didn't look into that yet.
I'm almost positive you cannot paint the rims. Let's go 18s.
Oh no.
Fuck, wrong button again. Shit. Let's go tires. Off-road tire B or A? B's more expensive, so why not? Oh shit, I think I did 18s. Let's go like, I want to say 255s. Probably profiles of about 55. Well, I may be able to make those tires slightly bigger. We will see. Yes, yeah, for almost, actually, I think every car you'll need spark plugs for. There are actually performance spark plugs in the Boost shop, so I do recommend those. Do you already have the you have the spark plugs already like kind of invisible? So on the like, let's see if I can explain it. When you, so right here, kind of like this engine block is, can you see the spark plugs? Except invisible? Well, not invisible, but see-through. Oh, you can't see them? So you don't see them like this engine block is right now. You may have to add a couple other things before you can see the spark plugs, maybe. I'd rotate the engine and see if there's anything you're missing, like underneath the motor. You may be missing like pistons, which are gonna be in this circular area here. Maybe missing some stuff underneath. You may be, I think you're probably missing something. Oh,
Wait,
you're
what is he
finished with it?
asking?
Oh, so he can't see the spark plugs. You're finished with it. Huh. Because all cars have spark plugs, right?
This guy.
Yeah, exactly. All cars have spark plugs, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, well, how would they run without spark plugs?
Hey, don't judge me.
That's what ignites the fuel to combust.
I'll ignite you, okay?
Explosion.
I'll ignite
Okay.
you. You may have to
This
take.
guy, do all engines. Oh my god.
You may have to
Oh
take.
my god.
Roy's got me
This
fucking
guy.
dying over here. Anyways, you may have to take it up. Take the top part of. You should still be able to see you. I don't think it would let you fully build it without the spark plugs in. Because I'm pretty sure. Let me rotate this. And I think I just rotated that the wrong way, did I? No, I didn't. So this is the top of the... No, I did. Son of a bitch. That's the bottom of the motor. Up top is the bottom of the motor. This circular area. Oh, they're in, so you put them in, but they're glitched. If you put them in, then you should be fine. If they're in and you finish the motor, I think you're perfectly fine. Yeah, if you put them in, then you should be fine. You should be good. I want to see how these tires look on this Jeep. Oh, so you like, it takes them off when every time you click on it? Oh, so take them off and then put them back in and you should be fine. They should be there if you actually like put them in. If it keeps taking them off, that is some weird shit. Actually, are you... Yeah, because the spark plugs are actually, on this car, I believe they're under this. Right under here. So I can't see them. But I believe you're doing a V8. And my Corvette's away. Because I believe there's a cover for it that you put over the spark plugs. Can you see the cover for it? Can you see the cover that goes over the spark plugs? Oh shit. Fuck, my controller disconnected. If you see the cover, then that means the spark plugs are in. If you can see the cover that goes over the spark plugs are in. Because this game will not allow you to put something on that's underneath it. So if you see the cover, you're perfectly fine to put the cover on. How did it... Oh yeah, I could go way bigger tires. I mean, come on now. I could probably go... Ooh. 20-inch rims. Oh shit. Put it in the charger. Actually, I'm gonna go 22s. Off-road tire B. 22s, let's go with 55. Since these are way bigger, I'm gonna stick with what I had. I need to take this tire off. And then don't forget to hook up the gearbox and the stuff that you had to take off to engine swap it. And then there's probably, I'd look at the motor one more time, you probably have to add the starter in before it'll actually run. Oh shit. Try and take it out for a test drive. So what you'll do is you'll go over here, go to the main gate. You can choose racetrack or abandoned airport, whichever one. Racetrack will actually time your time if you want to see how fast you can hit a lap. Abandoned airport's kind of just to fuck around in. Also, if there isn't a part installed, it will tell you, like, when you try to take the car out, it'll say, oh, this part's not installed. Go install it before you can drive it. So it'll let you know if you're missing anything and need anything. Oh shit! You have two challengers and put it in the wrong one. Oh man. Oh, I like those tires. I like those tires on that. Ooh, let's see here. I could go bigger sidewalls. I think I could go a little bigger. Ooh, maybe not. I don't know. Oh, I'm trying to debate. Let's see here. I could go slightly bigger. So I'll keep the 22. Yeah. Let me buy the 22. Let's go balls to the wall with this tire. What kind of car are you thinking? Like classic, kind of like Japanese RX7? Which one are you thinking? What kind of style are you thinking? Because there's a lot of good cars in this game. Oh, the red one, the RX7. So it'll be, it'll say RX7. They are hard to find. I spent easily an hour and a half trying to find one. But most likely they'll show up in the junkyard and you'll have to rebuild it. That one that I found was actually in the junkyard, and yeah, I had to rebuild everything pretty much. The motor was trash, so I created that new motor that you saw earlier. It is a gorgeous car though, and I can't access the interior because it's on a lift. But they are hard to find. It is named RX7, Mazda RX7. There are no swap options, which kind of sucks, but the rotary engine is a good one. Oh yeah, the very like the old school GTR. I know which one you're talking about. I believe I have one in my parking garage. Believe. Not positive on that. But those are nice cars too.
How's the Jeep going?
Going pretty good. I'm trying to find the right rim and tire size for it now. Oh yeah. Oh man, that is fit. That is barely fitting. But it isn't hidden. It's not rubbing. Oh, that's the perfect size right there for the rears. Perfect size for the rears. So let's go and get the other one. And then I may go, I don't know, it's an off-road car, so fucking, I'll probably put the same tires all the way around. Hell yeah. Test driving the Challenger. What'd you drop in it? Did you drop the supercharged V8 in it? Also, whoever just joined the stream, hope you enjoying it. If you want to know anything about the game, let me know. Oh shit, I didn't balance this tire. No, not that one. Or did I balance it? Oh shit, I balanced it. God
Oh,
damn,
these rocker arms are easy.
Barely
they come
fit.
in a row together.
Holy shit. Barely fucking fit. Is that the right tire? $305.55, so I know that is. Bro, I understand, like, especially like with work and everything, I try not to stay up too late, and like really I have like time to do one car a night, because it does take some time. It really does take time. I'm pretty sure since I bought this at the auction house, it should be able to run. Looks like it'll actually run. Doesn't look like it's missing anything. So I'll go test drive this at the... Oh, you got a week off? Oh, you got time, buddy. You got time. That Jeep build's gonna come. You gonna get it. Oh yeah, the sound of it? You like the sound of it? Once I get these tires on, then I'll be able to show you what the Hemi sounds like. No, those are 18s. No. Go back. Go back. Where's my other 22 at? Oh, do I still have a tire on it?
I'm building a retro Hemi, one you would find in the 60s.
Already, where is this other rim and tire? 305.55, that is it. Oh, I just separated it. What the fuck? Oh, I got you, I got you. Let's see here what we got going on with the Challenger. Oh, play video. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, that thing's burning rubber. Oh yeah. Sounds fucking gorgeous in that Challenger. It sounds beautiful. 22, 305, 55. Yes, that is the tire. I actually have not done the off-road track on this car, so I'm a little excited to see what this thing can do. Even though I'm about to go with fucked up oh, actually the suspension's not bad. I don't know. I haven't messed around with the GTR. You'd have to check the swap options for it for sure, because that would be badass. That would be crazy. Fucking supercharged classic GTR. Oh. And then the last tire, and then we'll take it to the off-road track, see what it's got. Alright, buddy. Thanks for tuning in, man. I hope I helped out. I hope I helped you out a lot. So it is a fun game. I hope you're enjoying it. Crown Vic, they kind of have like an off-brand Crown Vic, kinda. I mean, it kind of looks like it in a way, but not really. But I know when mods come, like any car you can really think of will be in mods. I'm telling you, like, I forget the name of it. I do not have one. Let me actually, I'll check for you. We go to the main menu here. It kind of looks. I wouldn't. It's a weird. I wouldn't say it's really a Crown Vic, but probably closest. Oh shit! My game just crashed.